Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soul Magic 99, and today I want to do a reading which I did quite a few weeks ago, and it was about Divine Masculine current challenges and conflicts. Obviously there's a lot going on energetically right now, and in my previous readings we can see that the masculine has been doing a lot of healing work. So I just wanted to check in and see where he's at currently, with any challenges or conflicts in his life at this time, to give us a clearer picture of where he's at. So I want to thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting. I hope you're all doing well out there. So let's get the messages. So we have inner child, new direction, forgiveness, self-worth, sorry my desk is so small here, offer, commitment, the Fool, it's all autumn in the UK, ascending, and lessons. So already, you know, compared to last time's reading, there has been a lot of work done here. There's been a lot of work done compared to where he was at there, so that's very positive. So we're going to clarify these messages with the tarot. So we've got inner child. So to me it feels like he's acknowledging this issue, and he's hopefully doing that inner child work needed. Most people need to do some work to do with their inner child. Even if you thought you had the perfect childhood, there's always something, I think, to maybe focus on to help yourself heal. These are deep hurts, deep within us, you know, and can really help you move on in life if you do that work. So, inner child, what have we got for that? Wow, we've got the Magician. So, I think by doing this inner work, he's going to come more into his power of being able to manifest the life he desires. Because these past hurts have been keeping him stuck. We get into patterns of behaviour. You know, we get programmed, if you like, into certain patterns of behaviour from our childhood, the way our family, our parents live their lives. And I think by doing this inner child work, he is going to release himself from that, from those past habits, if you like, of living his life, past ways of seeing the world, past ways of doing things in the world. And he's going to realise that he has everything he needs within him to manifest the life he desires moving forward. So that's beautiful. And then we've got new direction after that. So we've got 8 of Cups. So yeah, he's walking away, I feel, from the past. You know, from the past situations that were holding him back. He's walking away from that. The things that have kept him stuck. His behaviours, his habits. He's walking away from that to a new way of doing things. So that's amazing. Then we have forgiveness. And we have the 7 of Cups. So again, I feel he's doing work on forgiveness here. And maybe there are certain people in his life that he feels he needs to forgive. And also start with himself to forgive himself. And I think he's delving back into his memories. I see this as memories, where he's delving back into things, past hurts, past relationships, past situations which need his forgiveness right now. So he's doing that forgiveness work. So that's beautiful. He's doing that healing. That's beautiful. And then we've got self-worth. So we've got the Six of Cups here. So by building up that self-worth, he's going to feel that he is worthy of love. He is worthy of that reconnection. This is normally about reconciliations, people from the past. And he's going to know that he is worthy. He's going to have that self-worth to realise that he is worthy of this mischance in love. And this reconnection, he is worthy of this reconnection. I feel this is talking about his feminine here. And then that's followed by offer. So, you know, definitely he's feeling ready to make that offer. Because we've got the Five of Cups here. In the past, things didn't turn out well. You know, in the past, there was letdowns in love and past disappointments in love, and it held him back in this connection because he felt that things were going to turn out the way they'd always turned out in his relationships, not too good. Let's get another message on that. Wow, so we've got the Two of Cups. So he definitely wants this love. He wants this love connection. He wants to offer his cup of love here. You know, we've got that with the offer card. He definitely wants to offer his love. And he's hopeful that the feminine will offer hers. And then that's followed by commitment. And then Ace of Cups. Wow. I always feel like I want to cry. It's beautiful. Wow, it's so emotional. Sorry about that. It was so emotional. Unexpected. And we've got fall, which is autumn in the UK. So that is now. So I feel any time from now, this could be happening for some of you. Obviously, it's a general reading and it won't apply to everybody. But take what resonates for you. But it's overall, it's a beautiful message. Absolutely beautiful. And then we've got ascending. So your masculine has ascended spiritually. He's ascended to a higher awareness. And that's clarified by the world. And I feel he's seeing the world in a whole new way. He's seeing the world in a completely different way. As I said, he's walking away from past ways of viewing the world. You know, he's walking away from that. The way he saw the world before. He's seeing things with whole new eyes. And he wants to share the world with you. He wants to be in the world with you. And maybe travel the world with you. You know, maybe do some travelling here. And then we've got lessons. We've got Knight of Coins. So lessons. He's learnt lessons. You know, he's learnt lessons. Maybe about himself, his past, his behaviours. And then we've got the Knight of Coins. So this is somebody that would move forward towards you, you know, with this offer. Because he's gained that strength. He's gained strength and he's gained wisdom to find the courage to move forward. And then we've got the Chariot. So yeah, there's forward movement coming in. Definitely forward movement coming in. And then we've got the King of Cups. Beautiful. So I feel he's more in touch with his emotions, or he will be, than he ever was before. He's in touch with those feelings. Okay. So that's beautiful. So let's get some other energies. So yeah, I feel the masculine is feeling fearless right now. You know, he's feeling fearless. You know, it could be that saying like feel the fear and do it anyway. That book, I mean. So sometimes we have to overcome our fears and just go for things. Yeah, he's you know, he could be a light worker. And he's realised this, that he's here to help other people, you know, and to help in the world, you know, raise the consciousness. But he's had unhealthy behaviours, he's had addictions in whatever way. So he's working on this healing right now to cure these addictions. He could be somebody that's very work focused, very much focused on their career, and he's used this to help him in this time. And he's becoming stronger mentally, physically and emotionally. And we saw that in the tarot as well. So he's really been doing the work. But in the past, he had no vision. He couldn't see a future with his feminine. He just couldn't see it because he chose not to, really. He's gained the wisdom and the clarity, you know, because he's done that work. He's gone within. He's had attachment and codependent issues, neediness issues in other relationships. And again, he's working on these right now. And in the past, he settled for someone who didn't challenge him. And now maybe he's realised this, that didn't actually bring him any happiness. And he wonders if the feminine, how does she know what he's thinking? He feels that you know what he's thinking. And he's balancing his energy, his light and dark, masculine and feminine. He's working on balancing that out right now. He lost his balance in life there for a while, because the end of a situation, a marriage, whatever it was for him, a relationship, he lost his balance there, but he's regaining it now. And he had a tower moment. So Spirit come in and shook up his world, basically, because he wasn't living the life he should be. And he's working on that self-love. And, you've been in separation and no contact from each other for some time, and he's really feeling that. You may not think he is, but he is feeling that. And he's in love with his feminine. He's captivated, he's mesmerised, even if he's not told you this. He feels that you are opposites, but you complement each other. You're the yin and he's the yang. And within each of you, you're working to balance out within each of you. And he's waiting for divine timing. He's waiting for the right time. I know with the tarot, we saw him rushing in, but he's still waiting for that right time. But it does feel, the card said autumn, so it could be any time now, and it's going to be different for everybody. He wants to come in with an apology. He's got regrets. He feels remorse. He's sorry for whatever he's done to you or said to you in the past. And he's, settled in the past. He was settling in his comfort zone. He didn't want to put in any effort to any situation. And he wants that new beginning. He wants that commitment. He wants to come forward. He wants to be brave. So we saw that in the tarot, so that's confirming it. So that's beautiful. So now we've got some trapped in toxicity messages. So he wants you to know this. They know about you. So he may have been in a situation with somebody. They accessed my phone and tracked every text. They have your number and I can't text or call you now. So that could explain it for some of you, that why there's been no contact. I don't trust you. I've been so wounded many times, and trust is for foolish people. I have my own back and I can only depend on me. So again, we've seen the healing work has been happening here. Okay, so he's worked through these issues. They're threatened to take the children, and I've stayed when I should have left because of blackmail and threats. So again, this could relate to some of you, but they've worked on their own personal power. Okay, they're now the magician. They're in the magician energy, so they know that they don't have to listen to these threats. They blame you. They say our relationship problems are your fault, but this is bullshit. This relationship has always been unhealthy. So for those of you that got into third-party situations, people in those lower energies always throw out the blame game. Okay, so this could have been the scenario for some of you. It's always been you. I can't imagine you not being in my life. You're all I've ever wanted, and that scares me, and I never wanted or asked for anything before you. So that's beautiful. That's how a lot of them are feeling right now. Breaking free. I'm so desperately trying to break free from these karmic chains. If you're able to help me in any way, I would really appreciate it. This burden has become too much for me alone to carry. So for those of you in these sort of scenarios, send your person love and healing, or reach out to them if you feel able to assist them, to break free. They control the finances. They're refusing to be reasonable, so I can break free from this to move forward. So again, reach out to your masculine if you're able to. Let them know you're there for them, to help them at this time. Healing. I'm healing from traumas as this toxic relationship because I desire to have a healthy relationship with you. So as I said, there's a lot of healing going on in the masculine collective right now, which is only a good thing. And, future energies show that they are going to be wanting to take action and move forward in some way towards their feminine. So some of them could be in the runner energy. So that some of them may have had sex with other people's, but they can't handle intimacy. They're not used to affection. That's really sad. I fear commitment. I've not had good experiences in relationships. Like I said, a lot of them haven't had really good experiences. So they have this fear of commitment and getting into relationships because they always think it's going to turn out to be shit. I'm so triggered right now. You really pissed me off. So something you said or did has pissed them off. My children are my priority. I just can't put them through more drama. So that's understandable that if there's children involved, they would be their priority. But it's never a good idea to stay in relationships for the sake of children because they will pick up on that negative energy between you. They would rather see both parents happy and are separate than a facade and a fake life. And it's not setting a good example to your children either, to show them to just settle and not be happy in their lives. So set good examples for your children. You come across so confident. My confidence is a front. So they don't feel confident. They may appear confident, but they're not feeling it inside. And why do you want me? You can have anyone. So this is back down to their self-esteem issues again, which they've been working on. I don't understand what you see in me, and I don't feel good enough for you. So again, we've had this come up a lot in readings, solar plexus, chakra, they need to work on this, feeling good enough. And I believe they are because, the tarot said they're going to come forward. I have financial concerns and I just don't know how to make this work. So yeah, there could be financial issues, but it's not always about money, is it? And things can be sorted, Two heads are better than one, and you can sort these matters out. So what other issues? I always look out for you because I love you unconditionally. I try to warn you about fake people with bad intentions who are out to manipulate and use you, but it cuts deep because you seem to trust everyone over me. So maybe at one point that's how the situation was. I know I shouldn't compare others to you, but I just can't help it. You are a tough act to follow and absolutely no one measures up. No matter what has happened between us, you are still the one. So possibly some of them have gone on to date other people to find that connection, but they can't find it with other people. I showed you how much I loved you through our kisses. They say if you want to know if someone loves you, it's in their kiss. Darling, my love for you was in my kiss. I can't ever kiss another like that. The thought of you kissing someone else breaks my heart. So the kisses were very important in your connection here. The silence is so unbearable between us. I wonder if you're punishing me because of the 3D challenges, or did I push you away due to believing that the obstacles in our lives were too great to overcome? I surrender and trust in God and divine timing. If it's meant to be, it will be. And again, that's been coming up in a lot of readings recently about the masculine is trusting in divine timing right now. So he's surrendering, which is a good thing. He's surrendering control. Being one with you intimately is home to me. I desire to be one with you and home with you. The thought of another being with you kills me, darling, you are mine. So even though they're not with you, they do feel quite possessive of you in some way. They do, feel that you're home to them, that being with you is home, and yet you're in separation. So it's difficult, isn't it? I feel like I've been fighting for your life, for you to not only stay alive, but for you to be your authentic self and to thrive. I want to see you embrace your dreams and fly free from everything that's been holding you back. So they only want the best for you. Our separation has destroyed me. There are times when I haven't wanted to live. I've wondered if you would even notice if I no longer existed. So some of them have had very dark thoughts at times. I can feel your frustration with not being able to express yourself to me. You are overthinking things too much. Perhaps you could consider writing things down to get some thoughts flowing on paper to clear your head. So maybe some of you could write to your masculines and let these feelings out. I can't believe how much time we wasted on bullshit. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. I'm healing from deep trauma after losing you in the physical world. On reflection, I realise my inability to put myself first let me down. But as you're my mirror, I feel I ultimately let you down. I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you when you needed me the most. I don't know how to make myself a priority, and I'm not doing so. I lost the biggest part of me, you. So they've come to that realisation now that they needed to do that healing work. So that's all good. So let's get some final messages, and then we're going to get some messages from Spirit, some guidance. So what else does he want to say? I showed you I loved you through our kisses. So again, it's the kisses. You know, the kisses meant a lot here. I would literally get down on my knees with a ring and beg for a chance with you. I have to face my fear and take the risk now. So we've seen that in the tarot. Will you reject me if I ask for another chance to prove myself? The second I looked in your eyes, I was instantly in love with you and just wanted you to be mine. I feel your energy. If you're sad or angry with me, I feel it. And it keeps me at a distance because it affects me too. So feminines, work on your energy. And this will help your masculine come forward to you. Okay, this will really help him to come forward. If you can work on your energy and do your healing work. So let's get some messages from Spirit right now. So although this was about challenges and conflicts, and there have been some, the tide is turning. Do some exercise. So I think this applies to both the masculine and feminine. That will help raise your vibrations. Focus on service and everything will fall into place. So help others in your life that need it. You know, take the focus off yourself when you're masculine and help yourself. God has your back. So why are you stressing for? So God is here. God is helping you. Of course they love you. Isn't it obvious? And self-love is not a sin. So work on your self-love. Both of you need to work on your self-love. So give each other space at the moment and it will all work out. So you're doing that final healing work on each other. So I feel that's what's needed right now. You know, you do that final healing work to, and it helps both of you, you know, when you're both doing that healing work of forgiveness, that inner child, working on your chakras, whatever it is for you, and exercising. Sorry about that, postman. Some final messages. You will come back together in the future. They want to put a ring on it. And they want to make babies with you. So there you go. Some very positive messages there. So I hope that helped in some way. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you next time. Many blessings. Take care.